Have you ever felt like you've been somewhere before, even though you know you haven't? Or perhaps you've met someone for the first time, yet it feels like you've known them forever? These mysterious experiences might not be coincidences at all. They could be whispers from your past lives, echoes of who you once were. According to ancient Buddhist teachings, our souls journey through multiple lifetimes, gathering wisdom and experiences along the way. Today, we'll explore 9 powerful signs that suggest you might be carrying memories and traits from previous existences. By the end of this video, you might just discover something profound about yourself that you never knew before. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of your soul's journey? The ancient wisdom of reincarnation stretches back thousands of years, woven into the fabric of Buddhist philosophy. It's not just a belief, but a profound understanding of the soul's eternal journey. Before we dive into the signs, let's clarify what reincarnation truly means. In Buddhist tradition, it's not your exact personality that moves from one life to another, but rather your consciousness or energy, like water flowing from one vessel to another, taking the shape of each new container while maintaining its essential nature. The first sign that you might be a reincarnated soul is experiencing unexplainable phobias or fears. Do you have an intense fear of water, heights, or confined spaces without any traumatic experiences in this lifetime to explain it? These seemingly irrational fears might be echoes of traumatic events from past lives. For example, someone with an inexplicable fear of drowning might have perished in water in a previous existence. These fears serve as protective mechanisms, your soul's way of remembering dangers it once faced. The second sign is having recurring dreams of unfamiliar places, people, or time periods. Do you consistently dream about a specific historical era or location you've never visited? Perhaps you see yourself dressed in clothing from centuries ago, speaking languages you've never learned, or living in cultures entirely different from your own. These vivid dreams might be glimpses into your past lives, memories that surface when your conscious mind is at rest. One woman reported dreaming about living in ancient Egypt for years, with such specific details about daily life that she couldn't have known without extensive research, yet she had none. The third sign is experiencing déjà vu with extraordinary clarity. While many people experience déjà vu occasionally, those who are reincarnated souls often report these experiences with remarkable detail and emotional intensity. You might walk into a house for the first time and instinctively know the layout, or visit a foreign city and navigate it as if you've lived there before. This isn't just a vague feeling of familiarity, but a bone-deep knowing that defies logical explanation. The fourth sign is having profound connections with certain historical periods or cultures. Do you feel an inexplicable draw to a specific era or civilization? Perhaps you've always been fascinated by Victorian England, ancient Greece, or feudal Japan without understanding why. You might find yourself easily understanding the customs, values, and even the art of these times, as if you've lived through them yourself. This soul recognition transcends mere interest. It's a homecoming of sorts. Your spirit recognizing a time or place it once inhabited. The fifth sign is encountering soul connections or instant recognition with certain people. Have you ever met someone for the first time and felt an immediate, powerful connection? It's as if you've known them your entire life, despite having just met. Buddhist teachings suggest these are soul connections from past lives, people with whom you've shared significant relationships before. These connections can be positive or challenging, but they're always meaningful and serve your soul's evolution. Perhaps you found yourself saying, "I feel like I've known you forever," and meant it literally. The sixth sign is possessing unexplained skills or talents. Some people can pick up complex skills with remarkable ease, displaying what seems like innate talent without extensive practice. A child who sits at a piano for the first time and plays beautifully, or someone who can pick up a foreign language with unusual speed, might be accessing abilities developed in past lives. These skills feel less like learning and more like remembering your hands, voice, or mind, remembering what they once knew in another body, another time. The seventh sign is experiencing physical sensations or marks related to past lives. Some reincarnated souls carry physical reminders of their previous existences. You might have a birthmark in the exact location where you suffered a fatal wound in a past life. Or perhaps you experience phantom pains in areas where no injury exists in your current body. These physical manifestations serve as tangible connections between your present and past bodies, bridges between different chapters of your soul's story. The eighth sign is feeling out of place or ahead of your time. Do you sometimes feel like you don't quite belong in the present era? Perhaps you've always felt older than your years, carrying wisdom beyond your age. Or maybe you find yourself frustrated with current societal norms, feeling as though you're seeing the world through different eyes. This sense of displacement might indicate that your soul carries the perspective of other times and places of viewpoint, shaped by multiple lifetimes of experiences. The ninth sign is experiencing spontaneous past life memories, especially during childhood. Young children who haven't yet fully formed the barriers between conscious and subconscious minds sometimes recall details from past lives with astonishing clarity. A child might describe living in a specific house, having different parents, or even how they died, often with historically accurate details they couldn't possibly know. As we age, these memories typically fade, but they can occasionally surface during meditation, dreams, or moments of deep introspection. Buddhist teachings offer profound insights into why these signs matter. According to the Dharma, understanding our past lives isn't about ego or curiosity. It's about growth and liberation. By recognizing patterns from previous existences, we gain the opportunity to heal old wounds, resolve karmic debts, and make more conscious choices in our current life. This awareness can help us break free from cycles of suffering and move closer to enlightenment. The concept of karma is central to understanding reincarnation. Karma isn't punishment or reward, but rather the natural consequence of our actions carried across lifetimes. The challenges you face today may be opportunities to balance actions from past lives. For instance, if you consistently struggle with trust issues, you might be working through betrayals from previous existences. By approaching these challenges with awareness and compassion, you can transform karmic patterns and create more positive energy for your soul's journey. Meditation serves as a powerful tool for accessing past life memories. Through regular practice, you can quiet the noise of your current identity and allow deeper memories to surface. Begin by sitting comfortably, focusing on your breath, and setting an intention to connect with your past lives. Don't force specific memories instead. Remain open to whatever images, sensations, or insights arise. With patience and practice, the veil between lives can become thinner, allowing glimpses of your soul's broader journey. Your relationships offer profound clues about your past lives. Buddhist teachings suggest that we often reincarnate in soul groups, meeting the same spirits in different forms throughout our many lives. The people who trigger the strongest emotional responses in you, whether positive or negative, are likely souls you've encountered before. That instant dislike you feel towards someone might be residual energy from an old conflict, while that inexplicable bond with another person could be a love that has spanned centuries. Understanding past lives can help heal present wounds. Many therapists now practice past life regression therapy, helping clients access memories from previous existences to resolve current issues. For example, a person with chronic neck pain might discover they were hanged in a past life, allowing them to release the energetic imprint of that trauma. This healing isn't just psychological, but energetic, freeing your soul from carrying old wounds into new lives. Children often show the clearest signs of reincarnation. Their souls haven't yet fully integrated into their new bodies and identities, allowing past life memories to surface more readily. Listen carefully when children speak of "When I was big before," or describe homes, families, or experiences they couldn't possibly know about. These innocent recollections often fade by age 7, as the present identity becomes more dominant. Many parents dismiss these stories as imagination, missing valuable glimpses into their child's soul history. Your strongest passions and fears often have roots in past lives. That inexplicable love for the ocean might come from a life as a sailor. Your fear of public speaking could stem from being punished for speaking out in a previous existence. By exploring these intense emotions through meditation or regression therapy, you can uncover their origins and use that awareness for healing and growth. Every strong preference or aversion is a thread you can follow back through the tapestry of your soul's journey. Past life influences can be seen in your relationships with places. Have you ever traveled somewhere new and felt an overwhelming sense of homecoming? Or perhaps you visited a location and experienced sudden, intense emotions without knowing why. These geographical connections can be powerful indicators of past lives. Your soul recognizes the energetic imprint of places it has inhabited before, responding with emotional resonance that your conscious mind might not understand. Physical preferences and aversions can also indicate past life connections. Your love for certain foods, climates, or sensations might be carried over from previous existences. Someone who lived multiple lives in tropical regions might feel constantly cold in a temperate climate. A person who died of poisoning might have an unexplained aversion to certain tastes or smells. Your body carries subtle memories of its previous forms, influencing your current physical experiences in ways you might not realize. The cycle of reincarnation has a purpose. According to Buddhist teachings, we return to human form to learn, grow, and eventually achieve enlightenment freedom from the cycle of rebirth. Each life presents specific lessons and opportunities for spiritual evolution. By recognizing the signs of your past lives, you gain valuable insights into your soul's current curriculum. What patterns keep repeating? What relationships keep reappearing in different forms? These recurring themes point to the lessons your soul is here to master. Your natural talents and abilities often have roots in past life development. If you can easily master a skill that takes others years to learn, you might be accessing abilities developed over multiple lifetimes. Consider the child prodigies who play complex musical pieces without formal training, or individuals who intuitively understand mathematical concepts without study. These aren't just genetic gifts, but soul memory's capabilities. Your consciousness has retained, despite changing physical forms. The concept of old souls relates directly to reincarnation. People described as old souls often exhibit wisdom, perspective, and calm beyond their years. They may seem less attached to material concerns and more focused on spiritual growth. This maturity comes from having experienced many lifetimes, gathering wisdom and perspective along the way. If you've been called an old soul, it might be more than just a compliment. It could be an accurate recognition of your extensive soul journey. Past life awareness can transform your approach to current challenges. When you recognize that your soul has weathered countless difficulties throughout its many incarnations, today's problems often appear more manageable. You gain perspective that this life is just one chapter in a much longer story. This understanding doesn't diminish your current struggles, but places them in the context of your soul's eternal journey, offering both comfort and courage. Your current life purpose often connects to unfinished business from past lives. Perhaps you feel drawn to environmental protection because you witnessed the destruction of natural beauty in a previous existence. Or maybe you're passionate about social justice because you experienced oppression firsthand in another life. These soul missions aren't random, but carefully chosen based on your previous experiences and the growth your soul still seeks. Buddhist teachings offer practical tools for working with past life awareness. Practices like mindfulness, compassion meditation, and non-attachment help you process past life information without becoming overwhelmed. Rather than dwelling on who you were before, focus on how this knowledge can serve your current path. Use past life insights not as an escape from present challenges, but as wisdom to navigate them more skillfully. The signs of reincarnation often increase during major life transitions, during periods of significant change, adolescence, midlife, after near-death experiences, or during spiritual awakenings. The veil between lives often thins. You might experience more vivid dreams, stronger déjà vu, or spontaneous memories from other times. These glimpses serve as reminders of your soul's resilience and continuity, offering comfort and perspective during times of transformation. Reincarnation explains the feeling of having unfinished business with certain people or situations. That relationship that feels strangely familiar, or that conflict that seems to run deeper than its apparent causes, may be continuations of stories begun in other lives. By approaching these situations with awareness, you can work toward resolution rather than repeating old patterns. This is the opportunity reincarnation offers: to recognize the cycles and consciously choose new responses. Your intuition serves as a bridge between past lives and your current existence. That gut feeling that steers you toward or away from certain paths often draws on wisdom accumulated over many lifetimes. When you feel inexplicably drawn to a particular career, location, or relationship, your intuition might be guiding you toward experiences your soul needs for its continuing evolution. Learning to trust these inner promptings connects you more deeply with your soul's expansive journey. The ultimate goal of recognizing past lives isn't to dwell in the past, but to live more fully in the present. Buddhist teachings emphasize that awareness of reincarnation should lead to greater mindfulness, compassion, and wise action in your current life. By understanding the temporary nature of each existence, you can hold your experiences more lightly, suffer less, and appreciate the precious opportunity each life represents. As we reach the end of our journey through the signs of reincarnation, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Did any of these signs resonate with you? Perhaps you've discovered new insights about yourself and the deeper meaning behind your inexplicable feelings, dreams, or connections. Remember, awakening to your past lives isn't about proving anything to others. It's about understanding yourself more deeply and embracing the magnificent journey of your soul. If you found value in these ancient teachings, please support our channel by liking this video and subscribing for more spiritual wisdom. Share your own experiences in the comments below. Your story might help others recognize the whispers of their own past lives. Until our souls meet again in the next video, may you walk with awareness of the beautiful tapestry that is your eternal journey.